A communication awaits your attention.
Oh, the Laverian. It was floundering. You understand? Going under. All that work I put into it, and so few visited, let alone donated. I don't mean you, of course. I know you're a friend to the Laverian. It just wasn't enough. So when Parvos made me an offer, I thought, "Oh, why not? Just let it go. Let it all go." I took the deal, Tenno. I shouldn't have, but I did. Oh, if only Dante was still around. Please, you must come see me.
Operator, the sentients are not laughing at my jokes. Did they adapt to my humor?
friend. You find me
Find me
now
now
amidst the bones of all
all
I
I
am,
am,
of the
of
thing
the
that mattered most to me in my too long life. You know,
no,
I
I
wasn't
wasn't
sure it was possible to
possible.
be less than a man, for I was
I
a man
wasn't
once. This room was to be a shrine to one of my dearest friends,
friends,
but
but
now that
now that
shall
shall
never come to pass. Look around,
come.
and I will recount what was meant to be. I've made such a terrible mistake, you see. In a universe at its own
Oh,
throat, where every
every
living thing works daily to
day,
keep body and
body and
soul
soul
together,
together.
there's not much
Not much
appetite for
appetite.
history, for stories. The Laverian may not be a real place, a place you can
Lazy.
reach out and
Button.
touch, but to reality it was
Was
anchored,
anchored.
and reality
Reality.
demands a tithe. It takes coin to
Point.
keep this place rest,
Rest.
this shrine to
Time.
memory,
Memory.
and a savvy
Savvy.
businessman I was not. To be less than
Less
a
than-
man is to be a fool, and
And
fool I
I-
was. Did I never tell you of Dante? No, I suppose I didn't. I suppose I hadn't
have.
the fortitude. The entirety of the Laverian is shaped by the lack of him, though perhaps only in ways that I can see. Though, by definition, a weapon of war, Dante was, first and foremost, a student of history. And he was my friend. Truthfully, much of the Laverian would not exist were it not for that bold, two-fisted academician's devotion to both myself and the cause of better understanding our history and ourselves. It shames me to think of what he would have to say about what I have done to our shared endeavour. Parvos Granum, you know the name. He of the gilded hand and gilded tongue. For an age he has sought what Dante and I had gathered together, our collective treasures. For one such as Granum there is no such thing as enough. In an age with no appetite for memory, maintaining a shrine to our shared history seemed folly. And so, in a low moment, I signed it all away. I do not know what possessed me in that moment. I have no need for money, or food, or shelter, or care. Perhaps I merely felt my time was done. That the past had served its use, and me along with it. Whatever the reason, I allowed myself an instant to feel my misery to be greater than my life's purpose. A momentary indulgence that may be paid by every future generation until the sun goes dark. I would give much for my friend to have been here. Dante and I, we tempered each other's unique compulsions. You would have liked Dante, I feel. His end began, as it did for so many souls, with the Entrati family. The patriarch of that benighted family had fallen into decadence and disrepute, his name sullied by controversy and implications of madness. Then an erstwhile associate of mine, a gentleman by the name of Lloyd, a Master Entrati's man for more than a lifetime, well, vanished. Lloyd, his master, and his entire lineage just gone. There were rumours, of course. Master Entrati was known at that time for outlandish claims and questionable science relating to voices he was hearing, I believe. Gods from beyond the veil and whatnot. After the disappearances, Dante, never one to let a good mystery go, insisted on infiltrating the Entrati manse and learning the truth for himself. I, however, being more familiar with the confidential details of Master Entrati's interests, urged him otherwise. I suppose you wonder why I would do such a thing if I believed Master Entrati to be fit for little more than the asylum. Lloyd was, as I said, a dear friend. We spoke often. His last missive to me was a simple one. We end as we began. As a student of history and its occult apocrypha, I know the terrible import of those words, and so I cautioned Dante to remain by my side. He promised to do so, then did otherwise, and I never saw him again. Perhaps I was not so deft at tempering him as he was of me. And that, I suppose, was my first great failing. The parent of this second and most final one. I imagine you surmised why I have summoned you here. To ask that, in the name of whatever friendship we share, to lend your aid to my impossible predicament. To help preserve, not me, not this shadow of a man I once was, but to keep this monument to history alive, so that future generations may learn from it and never repeat our most shameful mistakes. Granham's obsession with that bygone age demands pieces of such. Ironic, really, that one man's interest in history serves only to strip an edifice whose singular purpose was to protect it. But there remains one slim hope: the sourcing of artifacts from places other than the Leverian, sourced by you at my direction. Help me, friend. Help me, that my one great and final mistake not be the error that turns our collective history and the work of lifetimes to a single miserable use, making a rich man richer.
Samples over here, if you please. The backroom boys have been beavering away in your absence. I cannot lie, Tenno. I have always felt nervous in the presence of warframes. The Orokin twisted people into weapons, and I've seen firsthand the bloody and well-deserved consequences of that act. Dante, though. In his company, I felt no such anxiety. He was warm, earnest, literate. A fellow seeker. To know that he perished in these very halls, I'll just... All satisfactory, I trust. A docket. Excellent. Look for a conduit with a matching glyph. That's it. Protect the conduit and watch out for enemy necromechs. They'll blow the whole apparatus up just to keep you out. Mama have captured the dockets you need. Be aware. The Groslings have a particular appetite for dockets. Legacy security protocols dictate that a necromech must now demolish the conduit. Do not allow that to transpire. A Grosling has appeared. Hooray! Explosive necromech coming for that conduit. Put it down.
How can you even go near that one? You're made of stronger stuff than me.
Versus the berry. What purpose does your Levarian serve? What does it build? What does it earn? Dusty temple for idle history.
Listen, it's not you. It's wearing your skin, but it's not you. Kill it! Not safe. It's still out there. You have to kill all of it, not just the skin.
Conduit's up.
How dare you? It's no such thing. You will get your payment as a associate will make sure of it.
Yes, that, there. The book. That's its real body. Kill it. I told you not to mess with it. I'm glad you're okay.
Docket verified. Protect the conduit until the transfer arrives. Seems I still have limited control of the conduit's systems. I've converted this conduit's burden to a blessing. Rosalind. For whatever reason, those little horrors eat dockets as if they were sugared biscuits. You're fighting admirably so far. Think you can handle another set of conduits? New conduits active. Time to start looking for dockets. That was it. Conduits warming up for transfer. Security systems responding to your intrusion. Watch out for explosive necromechs. Marking a nearby Grosling. They always have dockets. And probably half my library. How are your systems? Feel a boost? You should. I just reversed that burden's effects. New condiments coming online momentarily. Steady yourself. Transfer in progress. Stay focused. When you hear beeping, you know something explosive is coming your way. Gosling in your vicinity. Eyes and ears open. The system thinks you're hostile and will do everything in its power to destroy the conduit to thwart you. Security systems are responding to your intrusion. Watch out for explosive necromechs.
Mr. Grannon, my associate is, as always, reliable. Your goods.
I should hope nothing happens to this associate of yours. For your sake.
Here we go again. Conduit activated. Explosive necromechs incoming. Stop them. Legacy security protocols dictate that a necromech must now demolish the conduit. Do not allow that to transpire. Samples over here, if you please. The backroom boys have been beavering away in your absence. Slow progress is still to work. I'll just put this all back then. I wait upon your pleasure.